Hello everyone. The weather is warm with a temperature of 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius with 78% humidity. I'm here on the island of Malta. To get here, I took a direct 1.5 hour flight from the capital city of Skopje in Macedonia. This fascinating island is only 122 square miles with a population of 545,000. I'm staying here for 10 days and plan to explore the capital city of Valletta as well as the city of Slima and Goza. I also plan to take a ferry to the Camino Island to see the Blue Lagoon. A reminder to subscribe if you haven't done yet, and come along, let's go explore. Between Sicily and North Africa. It consists of an archipelago 50 miles south of Italy, 176 miles east of Tunisia, and 207 miles north of Libya. The two official languages are Maltese and English. The country's capital is Valletta, which is the smallest capital city in European Union by both the area and population. Stay tuned for 10 most interesting facts about the island of Malta.
Known as the Palace, was built between the 16th and 18th centuries as the palace of the Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller, who ruled Malta from 1530 to 1798, and was also known as the Magisterial Palace. When the knights were expelled by Napoleonic France, it became the National Palace. During the period of British rule beginning in 1800, it was the Governor's Palace. The palace currently houses the office of the President of Malta. On Malta's western coast, just off the picturesque village of Dingley. They offer panoramic coastal views and are 253 meters above sea level. The cliffs are known by locals for being the place where the sky and sea meet, as it's the highest point on the Maltese islands. It offers stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea, the petite terraced fields, and the tiny uninhabited island named Filfla. Walking along the cliffs, you will notice a gorgeous little chapel dedicated to Saint Mary Magdalene that is located on the cliff's edge. Is a small island of the Maltese archipelago between the islands of Malta and Gozo in the Mediterranean Sea, measuring 1.4 square miles in area. Named after the cumin seed, the island has a permanent population of only 2 residents and is part of the municipality of Gajan in southeastern Gozo, from where 1 priest and 1 policeman commute. The island is a bird sanctuary and nature reserve. Between Comino and the adjacent islet of Caminato lie the transparent, cyan waters of the Blue Lagoon. Frequented by large numbers of tourists and tour boats daily, the Blue Lagoon is a picturesque bay with a white sandy base and rich marine on the upper tier of Saints Peter and Paul Bastion, which was built in the 1560s. The bastion's lower tier contains the saluting battery. The garden's terraced arches were built in 1661 by the Italian knight Fra Flaminio Balbiani. They were originally roofed, but the ceiling was removed following the rising of the priests in 1775. The gardens were originally used to offer recreation to the Knights of the Italian Long of the Order of St. John, but were open to the public following the end of the 2-year French occupation of Malta in 18. Medina is a fortified city in the western region of Malta, which was the island's capital from antiquity to the medieval period. The city has not spread beyond its ancient walls, and has a population of 250. Medina remained the center of the Maltese nobility and religious authorities, and property largely continues to be passed down in families from generation to generation. The city has never regained the importance it had before 1530, giving rise to the popular nickname the Silent City among both locals and visitors. Medina, having largely maintained its medieval character, is on the tentative list of UNESCO. The St. John's Co-Cathedral was designed by the Maltese architect Girolamo Casser, who designed several of the more prominent buildings in Valletta. In the 17th century, its interior was redecorated in the Baroque style by Mattia Preti and other artists. The interior of the church is considered to be one of the finest examples of high Baroque architecture in Europe. Today, the cathedral is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Malta, and is listed on the National Inventory of the Cultural Property of the Maltese Islands. Gozo is an island in the Maltese archipelago in the Mediterranean Sea. The island is part of the Republic of Malta. After the island of Malta itself, it is the second largest island in the archipelago. As of 2021, the island has a population of around 39,287, and its inhabitants are known as Gotsitans. It is rich in historic locations such as the Gantija temples, which, along with the other megalithic temples of Malta, are amongst the world's oldest freestanding structures. Hagar Kim is a megalithic temple complex, dating from the Gantija phase, 3600 to 3200 BC. The megalithic temples of Malta are among the most ancient religious sites on Earth, described by the World Heritage Sites Committee as unique architectural masterpieces. In 1992, UNESCO recognized Hagar Kim and 4 other Maltese megalithic structures as World Heritage Sites. V. Gordon Child, Professor of Prehistoric European Archaeology and Director of the Institute of Archaeology in the University of London from 1946 to 1957, visited Hagar Kim. He wrote, "I have been visiting the prehistoric ruins all round the Mediterranean, from Mesopotamia to Egypt, Greece and Switzerland, but I have nowhere seen a place as old as this one. Ten most interesting facts about the island of Malta. Number 10. With a population of about 545,000 people over an area of 122 square miles, Malta is the world's 10th smallest country by area and the 9th most densely populated. Number 9. Malta has been inhabited since at least 6500 BC, during the Mesolithic. Its location in the center of the Mediterranean has historically given it great geostrategic importance, with a succession of powers having ruled the islands and shaped its culture and society. Number 8. Malta achieved independence in 1964 and established its current parliamentary republic in 1974. It has been a member state of the Commonwealth of Nations and the United Nations since independence. It joined the European Union in 2004 and the Eurozone Monetary Union in 2008. Number 7. Malta's long history of foreign rule and its proximity to both Europe and North Africa have influenced its art, music, cuisine, and architecture. Number 6. Malta has close historical and cultural ties to Italy and especially Sicily. Between 62 and 66% of Maltese people speak or have significant knowledge of the Italian language, which had official status from 1530 to 1934. Number 5. In Malta there are 359 churches. Almost one for each day of the year. Number 4. Most of the Maltese people speak 3 languages fluently: Maltese, Italian, and English. Number 3. There are close to 200,000 people with Maltese descent in Australia, but around 450,000 Maltese in Malta. Number 2. The crime rate in Malta is close to negligible. No matter your gender or age, you will always feel safe anywhere you go. And number 1. Maltese, same as most of the other Southern European people, are very loud.
Thank you for watching. See you next time from the city of Marrakesh in Morocco.